Jai. Here we are back in the temple after the first day of Navratri, beautiful fire ceremony. And we're blessed to have Miss Leon Phillips, who has been healing the world for years, 30, 40 years, doing her sound healings. And she's offered to bless our Navratri, purifying all the atmosphere with her sound healing. So thank you, Leon.
फिर शाम को भी कुछ ना कुछ करते हुए लोग थके पे हैं। तो पता नहीं कितना टाइम लगना है।
कुछ खाया नहीं, बाद में नमकीन खा के आया हूँ, मेरा तो पेट फुल है।
Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Thank you. And I think we're going to step right into our reading because the energy is perfect that you've created for us. It's about setting a very special place up. And you just helped us do it. So I'll start the reading. So thank you. Are you okay with just leaving your bowls there while I do a short talk? Yeah, but leave the bowls there for others. It's very beautiful. Thank you. First time we ever had that special treat. So as I said, very appropriate to Leanne's introduction here. I'm going to be reading from the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam. It's a version called Retold by Ramesh Menon. So I'll be reading. It's very readable. And I love it. I read it all the time. So this is the story about where it's being told. So it's a sacred book about the Divine Mother. So once more, the Munis, the holy people of the 6 illustrious families, are gathered in the Naimisavana, a sacred forest sanctified for ancient revelations. In our midst sits Sutta, who has learned this sacred Purana from the awesome Veda Vyasa himself, who wrote the Purana. Sunaka, the eldest of the Munis, says, "Profound Sutta, we Brahmanas have come to your feet today in terror of the advent of the Kali Yuga. We have heard that listening to this holy Srimad Devi Bhagavatam can free us from samsara, that endless round of births and deaths. Master, we would hear the immortal Devi Bhagavatam from your lips." Sutta says, "Fortunate am I that the wise want to hear the Purana from me. Brahmanas, I bow at the lotus feet of the Mother of the Universe before I begin. Om." Everyone knows that Brahma created the worlds. Yet, Brahma is born in a lotus that sprouts from Vishnu's navel. Then again, Vishnu rests upon his serpent Ananta, who lies upon the ocean Akarnaba. We ask ourselves, from what primal source has this infinite sea come? And we turn for sanctuary to the source, the mother of all things, the Devi, the Divine Mother. Thus begins Sutta in his voice that is quiet as an ocean deep. He pauses, his eyes shut, his body still. After a moment, Sunaka murmurs, "My Lord Sutta, when we grew afraid of the looming Kali Yuga, we went to Brahma in his palace at the heart of the wondrous Brahmavana. He plucked a mystic wheel from his mind and cast it down into the world. He said to us, Munis, where this wheel falls, there remain until the pharaoh Kali Yuga ends and a blessed Satya Yuga, an age of truth, will come over the world again. The wheel will protect you, for the Kali will not enter its confines." The wheel from Brahma's mind fell here in this Namisavana, and when we entered within its boundary, the luminous thing melted into the ground like violet fire. So here we remain in this auspicious forest, waiting for the Kali Yuga to end. And we are fortunate indeed that you have come among us, Master, to bless our long wait with the precious Purana. Once at the end of the Kalpa, when the universe lay dissolved, Vishnu lay upon the ocean of eternity as a small child. He lay on a floating peepal leaf and wondered, who has created me a child? Who am I? A voice spoke to him from the sky. All that I see is myself. Only I am eternal. The child wondered who spoke. Vishnu, the child, began to chant the mantra the voice had spoken. All that I see is myself. Only I am eternal. Suddenly, the Devi Bhagavati appeared before him as Mahalakshmi. Vishnu was astonished to see this exquisite goddess standing on the water at his side. He saw all her Shaktis around her as well. All the Devis wielded divine weapons and had dazzling forms. They wore wonderful raiment and were adorned with unearthly ornaments. Vishnu was perplexed. Where had these women come from? Who was he that lay on this people leaf on an endless sea? Is the Devi my mother? Wondered Vishnu, or some sorceress? Why has she appeared here now? Lakshmi Devi smiled at the infant Vishnu and said, Have you forgotten me, my lord? But there have been countless pralayas. That's the dissolution of the whole universe. Countless pralayas before this one, and countless times you have lain exactly like this on a leaf, and I appeared as I am now before you. You have forgotten. When you and I are one, then Brahma will be born again from the lotus that grows from your navel. He will sit in meditation for 1,000 lotus count years and then begin to create the universe again. First, he will emit the 3 realms, Varga, Bhumi, and Patala. Then he will make the 5 elements and the universe from them. You, Vishnu, will preserve the universe. Then Shiva will leap from Brahma's brow, howling. After a fervid tapasya, Shiva is given his samhara shakti, with which he destroys the universe again, when another kalpa will end. I have come so we can begin the new kalpa. Take me into yourself to be your Vaishnavi Shakti. Vishnu said, Beautiful one, who spoke the mantra I heard earlier? I am obsessed with the need to know, even as a poor man is obsessed with wealth. Lakshmi Devi answered him, It was the Adi Shakti, the cause of all causes, that spoke to you. The mother must be very pleased with you that she taught you the mantra that is the seed of the Purana. Cherish that mantra in your heart like your very life. So Brahma arrived out of Shiva's navel, and then Vishnu began once more to murmur the mantra the Devi had given to him. When Brahma saw Vishnu, he was astonished and asked, Whom do you worship, Vishnu? You are the highest god. Vishnu said, The Adi Shakti, the Devi upon whom this sea rests, who is its source and mine as well. This mantra is the beej of the Srimad Devi Purana, which will come to be as the kalpa unfolds. As Brahma sat in his golden lotus, he too began to recite the Devi's beej mantra. Later, Brahma taught that mantra to his son Narada after he expounded it into the Devi Bhagavatam. And it was Vedavyasa who taught it to me. It is from the secret, fathomless mantra that has been wrought, the mystic Srimad Devi Bhagavatam. Imbibe this prana, and darkness will leave your soul, and a sun of wisdom will rise over your life. Jai Mahamaya Ki Jai. Bole Baba Ki Jai. So thank you for helping us create this sacred place that will be reciting Mother's stories every day for the next 9 days. So, Bole Baba Ki Jai. Any questions? And you can, we'll bring the camera up to have the darshan of the Divine Mother before we end. So you want to bring it up to Mother? Thank you. And tomorrow we'll begin our first live stream at 8:30, and everyone's invited to join us for the Devi Bhagavat, for the Devi Puja. And this is the